What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and the content update for V20.10 has officially arrived today, and with it came a lot of new changes, such as blimps moving around, 7 taking the battle to another IO-controlled location, jetpacks, egg launchers, bouncy eggs, and more. So without further ado, let's get into everything you should know. Firstly, for the competitive community out there, a lot of these changes aren't actually going to take effect in competitive modes, such as Arena. The reason why is just because they want to keep competitive in its own controlled state, where if they want to bring something into it, they can, but they just want to, allow the more experimental items to stay in the normal loot pool without having, that many competitive players complaining about, oh, this item's overpowered, this item shouldn't be in competitive in that situation. So one of the locations we're going to be talking about is not under attack in competitive playlist, however, Huntsman Saber has still been relocated to that zone, jetpacks aren't included in competitive playlist, and egg launchers plus bouncy eggs won't be included in competitive playlist as well. But firstly, on screen right now, you're going to see an image of the current in-game map, and the reason why I wanted to show you guys this image is because it's not just any ordinary map update, because if you notice, at the Daily Bugle, the blimp is completely gone. Well, it's not actually completely gone, as it's crash landed in the ocean over on the right side. Now, the blimp can be traveled to in normal matches, and you can actually stand on top of it, unlike the UFOs from previous seasons. However, some things to note is that you'll no longer be able to enter the blimp, and when I actually went to this location to check how much loot there was, I was only able to find 2 IO chests that I could actually open myself. So you might not find that much loot going to the crashed blimp, and you can still take damage from the fire on the blimp, but it is still a nice little change to see happening on the island, just to make the updates feel more lively as we progress through this season. On top of the news about the Daily Bugle, we can now fund an armored battle bus of the Daily Bugle, and we can now vote between a light or heavy turret at the Daily Bugle. On top of this, it appears that we might also be seeing a 7 version of the tanks spawning at the Daily Bugle, and as the 7 controls more and more of the island, we'll see more of these 7 variants of the tanks showing up at different locations where you would naturally find a tank anyways. So it's nice to see that they have these small little changes that's going to take effect over time that not only changes, the game itself, changes some different map locations, but also completely changes the design of vehicles in those locations as well, depending on which faction owns which area. However, despite the 7 taking control of the Daily Bugle, the fight against the IO continues in the battle for Condo Canyon. Drop into this POI and help the resistance starting now, and just like in the last battle, you'll be able to fight the Huntsmaster Saber in this battle area, in the actual Condo Canyon area. So yeah, how their whole entire aspect of the season going forward is going to be is each week we are going to be battling to take control of a different POI. Once that POI gets taken over, we'll be able to fund an armored battle bus at the location, and another turret battle will take place at those locations. So it's a way to progressively increase how the season, is just overall going, and allow for some of the newer mechanics like the armored battle bus to slowly start appearing more and more often in matches. So it's nice to see that Epic Games is going to have a constant flow of new areas being taken over from the IO to the 7. Jetpacks have also returned in this new update, and with it came a few little changes of some NPCs you might have bought items from in the past. So firstly, you can find jetpacks on the walls of blimps. So if you ever want to go up to a blimp, you can find a jetpack just hanging there, chilling out. You'll be able to take it for free, and they actually have changed the jetpacks a little bit, because jetpacks now hover and strafe when you're aiming down sights, allowing you to keep your eyes in the sky while trying to line up a shot. So, it's just a slight change there, but the following NPCs now actually sell jetpacks: the Visitor, the Scientist, Brainiac, Mullet Marauder, and Cuddle Team Leader. All of these NPCs used to sell shockwave grenades before, however the shockwave grenades have been replaced by the jetpacks, so if you liked the shockwave system, you're going to find those to be a little bit more rare, as you'll no longer be able to purchase those from NPCs. However, shockwave grenades of course have not been vaulted. And now for our last bit of news regarding the content update, it's time for a hatching victory, as egg launchers and bouncy eggs have been re-enabled for the Easter season. Now, for the egg launcher, rare and up rarities can be found in the game. Now, only rare will be able to be found on floor loot, however, epic and legendary can also spawn in chest. Now, when it comes to bouncy egg consumables, just like previous seasons, these are going to be just consumables you'll be able to find on the ground around the map, and when you actually use one of these, you'll get the hop rock effect that allows you to have a little bit of lower gravity while also restoring some of your shield. So yeah, just hop in the game, enjoy the Easter season, you know, use the egg launcher while it's here, consume some bouncy eggs, and enjoy all the new changes. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this hotfix update, and are you excited to see what else Epic Games has planned for the remainder of this season? Anyways, with that said, my name's FireMonkey. I hope you enjoyed today's YouTube video, and I'll see you champs and champettes tomorrow with another upload. Peace out.